Welcome back to another episode.
I don't even know what to do anymore with the music. I gotta come up with like a music.
We need a jingle.
For a while I was like...
Maybe we should use AI. Just kidding.
Wow, I was gonna slap you.
AI is like popping up everywhere.
For those that just listen, I just smacked you across your head.
He would be on the ground if he ever touched me, just so you guys know.
Okay, so I wanted to ask you a question before we get going.
Yes.
How's your explosive diarrhea going? We had lettuce. You had lettuce.
We had lettuce.
Yeah.
We had a salad mix, a side salad with our food when we went out.
Anything?
No.
No?
No, thank God. I mean, isn't there like a 2-week incubation period?
Is there really?
I have no idea. That's what they've been saying.
So it waits 2 weeks to explode?
Yeah, or like if it's a parasite, it could like stay in your body for months, years, and then...
I don't got enough of those in me.
Yeah, we all do.
I eat sushi. I'm done.
Yeah.
The worms are crawling. And I'm free.
I'm okay. I laughed because I took magnesium. I'm taking magnesium citrate as a supplement.
I'm taking magnesium.
Yeah, and so that allows you to be regular. Was that the wind? Oh, well.
Wow.
Hey, who's here? Is it the FBI?
Is it? We didn't even talk
Don't
about
even
anybody
open the
yet.
door. Okay, I was like, FBI, government. See, we mentioned AI, and now they're fucking knocking.
Did someone mention AI?
I did. Right. Did someone post a meme?
Hey, we're recording in here. Can you go away for about 50 minutes?
I'm like really interested. Guys, my phone has been glitching so freaking bad lately.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Well, I take it back. Let's reel it back.
That's how they get you.
My explosive diarrhea has not occurred. Thank God the lettuce hasn't hurt me.
Yeah.
Right, intern, you don't have explosive diarrhea either, right? With your side salad that you had?
No, ma'am.
Okay. How about you? With your pizza, did you get explosive?
You know what? I had explosive diarrhea, but I doubt if it was what's going on with the lettuce. That's just because, I ate, greasy pizza.
Right,
yeah.
Right. Oh.
This person really wants to come in.
Just let him know.
Do you want me to answer the door?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me answer the door.
Oh, God. I should... someone record this. Okay.
Just the first door.
Hi.
Hi, I'm here for Yan.
You must have the wrong unit.
Definitely do.
Definitely do. Because I don't know who that is.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
So sorry.
It's okay. It's all good.
What is she?
Yeah, something like that. And I said, you got the wrong unit. She goes, no, I don't. I was like, you definitely do.
This is the second time someone's come to the door. I'm supposed to be here. I'm like, I don't even know you.
What? Why would you say no? No, I don't. Yes, you fucking do. Get out of here, bro.
That's it, yeah. She's like, no, and you got the wrong unit. Because I just said unit. She goes, no, I don't. And it's like, yeah, you definitely do.
She was looking for
someone?
someone?
And then she looked at her phone. She goes, oh, maybe, yeah, I think I do. I'm sorry. It's like, she looked kind of out of it.
Was it food delivery or
No,
something?
I don't think so. Well, no, she wasn't holding anything. She just had her phone. I mean, I guess maybe...
I'm going to have to edit this out. Well, so we can add a little couple minutes. Okay, it wasn't too long. Okay, so anyways, explosive diarrhea. None of us have experienced this yet, unless the side effects of lactose intolerance or supplements.
So you're taking magnesium, you said?
Yeah, I'm taking magnesium citrate because citrate... Okay, so when it comes to magnesium, good for your bones, sleep, overall health,
I love it.
muscles. But magnesium citrate you have to be careful with because citrate part makes you go crap your pants if you take too much of it.
Yeah.
The reason I'm taking magnesium citrate is because when I got my gallbladder removed, they usually say when you get your gallbladder removed, you're going to be running to the bathroom,
okay.
running. I'm the complete opposite. And I'm like trying to, since surgery, establish, recalibrate my digestive system because I think I'm experiencing slowness in my digestion now.
Okay.
And it's getting pretty bad. I was going to say this towards the end, but I guess we'll talk more about the end because I'm pretty
maybe
pissed
you
off.
should eat the lettuce then to help you.
Oh yeah, everyone. Like I've been posting. Everyone, the Ozempic phase is gone. Just go eat lettuce.
Just go eat lettuce.
You want to fit in those pants by Monday? Eat lettuce now. Like
yeah.
So I think it's hilarious. And then we have people who have mentioned like, where's all the shelves, empty shelves of toilet paper?
No one wants
when
toilet
it's
paper.
a poop pandemic, you
I
know?
know.
Like,
if it's respiratory, it's give me that toilet paper. If it's, basically a shit demon in everybody, it's like, no, I'm good. And everybody mentioned that at the store. They're like, I don't get it. They're like, are you kidding?
Get out.
What do you mean you don't get it? It's pretty simple.
I'm very disappointed. Before we got here, I was trying to sharing stories on our Instagram, and I saw someone in the horror community, an actress. I should say her name, but I'm like nah. Who related it directly to politics, because who owns Taylor Farms lettuce and how much they've donated to so and so, and I was like, can we just focus on there's a parasite. This is attributed to, it is not, it could be, it is related to politics because of regulations of the food industry and stuff like that, if you want to look at it that way, which I would hope we would. But, of course, everything gets thrown the left or the right, right?
Was this the same actress?
No, this was a different
Okay,
actress
okay.
that, I don't want to be mean, but
No, it's
I
okay.
haven't seen her in a movie in a very long time. Anyways, so that was increasing the rage.
But she's an actress, so she's really smart.
They all know what they're talking about. So my rage, maybe by the end of the episode, I may rage out, maybe not.
Okay.
But I literally am infuriated with some of the things I'm seeing, and just my experience with a recent appointment that I had with the doctor, just with the health system and everything. So we'll get into that. But we have so many things to cover because
so many.
God damn, what is going on in the world? Tell me, Brian, what is going on?
It's actually been nice. I'm glad you got some notes. We wrote some stuff down because I've been checking out, the doom scrolling. I said you need to. I've been taking that break of not paying attention to what's going on. I mean, otherwise I'd be going crazy because right now, the RN started things back on. We're bombing them again. Wait, no, it's ceasefire. Oh, it's all good. Oil's dropping. Wait, hold on. We're back at it again.
Side?
Oil went back. Oh wait, never mind. We're back in the ceasefire again. It's like I just don't give a shit anymore.
I am happy to say that I have no idea what you're talking about because I don't see that. Doom scrolling, I'm taking a little offense to that. But it's, like I see the things that pop up. Mm-hmm. I try not to doom scroll. Just because I have hit a wall. I'm going to be honest. I've hit a wall. And I have broken down twice already. Right, intern? How many times have I broken down already? Twice. Since this past week? Twice. And so I'm trying to stay off the phone and just play stuff in the background for work and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I was going to do a video and be like, social media is not for the weak. Because I'm not saying social media is affecting me. But with the way I feel internally, I don't have time to put up with the BS. And obviously dealing with people, so.
Right.
But anyways, one of the things that has been constantly pushed into our podcast Instagram algorithm, which I'm happy to see, and I hope it's true, is the poor gentleman that has had a house in downtown Phoenix, or the historical Phoenix district area, that ASU wanted to demolish it, and take it over for, I don't know, more campus, more student housing. I don't know the exact details, and I said I was going to research, and I said, fuck it, why do I research anything? Nothing's true. So, I mean, I think you're going to get, when I say I hit a wall and I broke down twice, I think you're going to get what kind of mood I'm in when I start talking about these things. So, recently, there was a post about ASU backing down now and will not demolish this house. And a lot of the comments were saying, well, yeah, because the people were outraged.
Right.
And the news was covering it. And I'm like, okay, well, that's good that the news is covering it. But I would hope, I guess, exposure to it did help the man save his house. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, we know the powers to be will not leave that man alone. This is like a cooling period.
Yeah,
we'll see what happens.
We'll chill for a little bit, and then when the news cycles, we'll wait till midterms. Then no one will be paying attention.
No one pay attention. Then bulldozer the house.
Yeah.
As horrible. I hope not. As horrible as that sounds. I mean, it's great that people, in the comments, I would agree. Like, because people, the backlash and people were speaking about it, sharing stories. I know I've shared it a few times on our stories, and then when I saw this update, I was like, good, I hope this is true.
Yeah.
Because that's not fair.
No.
I mean, look at what's going on with the data centers. People are literally have no choice, and they're like building one right next door. They're taking their house.
Eminent domain. It's our house now.
Yeah.
So we'll just cut off all your water, and then you won't be able to live there anyway. So
yeah.
And the rate of your electric rates will go through the roof. So we'll just price you out anyway. So just it
was just horrible. Like how
crazy.
How can that be legal? And speaking of data centers, remember that story I told you I saw a reel about a construction company? Yeah. I don't know the exact details, again, because I'm not researching these things because, again, it's probably my mood, but who fucking cares, right?
Source.
Yeah, who fucking cares? Are you going to do something about it?
Yeah.
So these people did, and I don't know if I condone this behavior, to be honest. I don't know how to feel about it. I want to be petty, for sure. But this construction company, I don't know the exact state. I want to say maybe Texas. I don't know the exact state. But this construction company had some pretty big-ass equipment on the lot and on the site. And it was all windows were broken. The speedometers and gears were fucked up. And, like, the owner is like, I'm giving a reward for anyone who has information. Because this is a lot of money for... in equipment that I have lost as a business, the income as a business, my income, my employees' income, and you start to kind of feel bad. You're like, yeah, that kind of sucks. I mean, their livelihood, especially as a business, we support businesses, but in the comments, no mercy.
Yeah,
no fucking mercy. They're like, you pick and choose your contracts. You chose the AI data centers. This is a consequence of your action. And I was like,
choices.
That is so true. Accountability,
because they have to know people are not happy with these data centers.
Yeah, yeah.
Because we know more and more people are realizing what they are.
Yeah.
And they're not for us. They're not going to help us. They're not. They're not to help with your Chat GPT or your term papers. This is a surveillance building.
Oh yeah, yeah. I love. Guys, I just realized how all the topics that I wrote down tie into each other so well. Because you said surveillance.
Yeah.
And I mean, how do you feel? Do you feel any little ounce of badness? Okay. I thought I was being really petty by going, fuck you, I don't care.
Well, because that's why I'm such a big fan of Fight Club.
Yeah.
Because they took those buildings down.
Yeah.
Because you have to reset. You have to show the companies.
Yes.
That we are serious, and it's good for me because it shows what we can accomplish and what we can do when we just put the petty stuff aside, realize there's a bigger threat out there, and take care of that threat, and then we can go back to being petty over who's in office or whatever like that. But because even with the data centers, you talk about with the health stuff, whatever you're going to come out back to later. The data centers, there's an argument over how many more have been happening during this guy's term, how many there were during that guy's term, and it's like. Yeah. Again, stop and realize that there's way too many of them, no matter who's in office or whose term. So I don't really feel. I guess you're right. Part of me is like, I just did that, but yes, they have to do that. The only language that these people are going to know is violence and destruction. Because we can't sit here and say, hey, you've seen it from city council meetings. We can't just say, we don't want this. We can't go to a ballot and say, no, we don't want this. They don't care. They're going to, because they're told to, because that's where the money that they use to get their seats. Yep. That they're told to do that. So I'm fine with this.
And unfortunately, money, you have to hit people in their pockets in order for them to have change.
Because now that company's not going to be able to do it.
Stuff. Yeah.
And so now you can say, well,
now we're delayed.
It's like, well, now you'll just get another contractor, and then they'll have to have their equipment out there by the fields to do it. And guess what can happen? At some point, they're going to get enough security to where we're not going to be able to get to it. But it sends a message. I know that the people putting these together don't give a shit what message we send. Right. Because this is what, the puppet master said that needs to be done. But no, again, if you're a contracting company and you're going to get an AI contract, you've got to know that this is a possibility. Yes. And we need to stand up. Yeah. And so yes, I'm happy destroy the property. That. As long as it's not people. Don't hurt the people. Yeah. Yeah. Don't hurt the workers. They're just, they need jobs. They need money. They're just doing... Again, I know people hate when they say, well, they're just doing their job. But in these cases, they have to work. They have to earn a living. So don't hurt them. Yeah. Just hurt the equipment. And you're hurting the the main people of the company that made the decision to help build these things that are going to destroy everything that we own.
It's like, it's almost to me like money laundering, because you're taking like dirty money and then trying to make it something quote unquote beneficial or good. So it's like, no, you're not going to be doing this. You will not wash the money and make a data center that's supposedly beneficial for the general public.
No, I get it.
So with that being said about the data center possibly being built in the area and the destruction of that equipment, I was fascinated this past weekend because I saw my first flock camera.
Oh.
In Mesa.
Oh, really?
In Mesa, in an intersection that I would never think you would need one. And I remember, the intern knows, because I was like, did you see that camera? And then she's like, did you happen to see it? I can't remember if you said you did or not.
Yeah, it was weird looking.
It was a photo radar, but behind the photo radar was a flock camera, which is I've seen it a lot on our algorithm for some reason. People destroying them in the UK.
Yeah.
I would hope here too. I know people here in the United States are mapping it out and like telling people all this stuff.
People that actually put a map out. You're right.
Yeah.
Here's where they all are. Yeah. It's crazy.
And I think that's great, but also, people are saying like, fuck you, Palantir, and some other dude. I don't know the name of the other dude, but I think it's a little ridiculous that Mesa PD is working along with this system and coming up with the excuse or the reasoning is, well, it'll help us fight crime. Motherfuckers, I don't care what PD department, what city, town, whatever, you're all fucking liars. Because you don't want to fight crime.
No.
None of you want to fight crime, because I was telling Brian when we went out to eat, my experience with the PD department is atrocious. You want to fight crime, but yet when we call for domestic violence, literally fist fighting across the way, drugs being done in front of our doors, drugs being sold, people breaking in, you take 5 to 7 business days. If you even show up, you probably get lost. And then when we have evidence, you're like, oh, well, we have to see it. What the fuck? So you have to see it, but now the flock camera, because we caught it on the flock camera, you're going to use it against people? No, I had video evidence of the drugs and all that stuff that was going on. No one gave a fuck.
Right.
No one gave a fuck. And funny how when we want to install cameras, if there's cameras, there's laws. Did you know that?
Yeah. There's
laws when it comes to home cameras. Like if I don't know if I told you guys that one guy that was like shouting or whispering
at the window?
Yeah. Basically thinking I was the drug dealer at home. I looked in the blinds and he was like right there. He could have like my window if he wanted to. And if I put a camera in that window, I have to register it to the police station, the PD, because it's facing another window.
Right.
And they need to have all the information. I was like, fuck you. I'm not telling you shit. And so you could tap into it?
Yeah.
No. And then there's, the HOA has to get involved, which, again, the HOA is another money laundering scam shit, piece of shit company system that's in place.
Yeah.
For control and just money. It's ridiculous. I'm so heated about that. And I love that I see people online talking about it, saying, oh, don't get this type of thing because the lenses are too sensitive. Heaven forbid you were to buy this and do that. And I'm like, keep sharing that shit. I told Brian, I'm going to do an order real soon of getting some of this stuff. No, because if we don't fight against it, I mean, Chandler supposedly removed their contract or is fighting not to have these cameras.
Okay.
And I really hope so, but I don't have very nice things to say about Chandler PD. I don't have very nice things to say about any police department. I think all those people need therapy, and they just are always angry and on a high for power, from what I've experienced.
Okay.
You have experiences where you've talked about where they're like, show us your license, and you're like...
I mean, we've all probably encountered something. I try to have that mentality of just because I had a moment with one officer that doesn't encapsulate an entire force.
I've never had a good
I've
experience.
never really thought... I don't really think that the people in charge are probably pure of heart. I think that's where the corruption is.
Yeah.
I don't think every necessarily officer walking the beat is corrupt.
No, yeah.
I think a lot of them are burned out. A lot of them are
Yeah.
underpaid. A lot of them have to deal with the shittiest of the shitty every single day.
Yeah, and the corruption within
And the corruption
that system
within,
too.
and how they're probably told, don't do this, don't worry about that. Just a simple thing like in our store where our LP guys are told, yeah, if they take finger foods, donuts, or wings, don't worry about it. It's okay. They can take all that.
It's health issues, health hazard.
No, again, you're thinking logically. It's just, it doesn't...
Go to Jimmy!
It doesn't matter. Because it's not about stopping anybody. It's not about them actually caring if there's theft.
Yeah, health is not a concern at all.
Health is not a concern. We'll circle back to that because you reminded me of something when it came to the outbreak about our RFK. People wanting to blame him, and it's like,
what?
Because of some things he said. Apparently, if he says things that people don't like, then he's responsible for outbreaks of salmonella or whatever else goes on. Like we've never had them before. But
yeah. So what about the ones? I was gonna say, what
they
about
are
the
all
ones
okay.
before?
They're all okay.
For that?
They're all okay because they weren't Trump and RFK. So anything that happened before 2025 is okay.
Yeah, don't blame the FDA or the USDA. It's fine.
No.
What are we
he
talking
cut
about?
funding, so that's why it happened. When he tried to cut the money laundering, but whatever.
God. I really, really sometimes want to smack people and be like, you need to get. I really wish there was like a criteria of telling people like, here's how if you don't want to go to school or do research or like educate yourself in any form, get these kind of jobs. Because when I was in banking, and I'm sure you can attest to this too, I learned so much about the finance industry, the good and the bad. I learned so much from business owners, from clients, average Americans, rich individuals, and like the knowledge that I have will always stay with me, and no one can take that away from me, because I know we've had moments where people have said, Vanessa doesn't know what she's talking about, she's been out of the game for a while. And I still read up on the finance industry if I want to. I still familiarize myself with rules and regulations because that's what we were taught. But that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life, because we're so focused on one thing. But speaking of these flock cameras, I let our friend know, like, hey, did you know you have a flock camera by you? Like,
oh yeah?
Yeah, and they're like, no, and I was like, well, this is the intersection, be careful. And I kind of got mad because I'm like, dude, they scanned me already, you know? And I'm not saying, like, we haven't been scanned before, but this is the actual flock camera, the system, you know, not whatever. No one cares, right?
Nope.
So
unless they can blame him, they don't care.
Yeah. And you're right, because here's another thing that I saw, and I was like, I'm going to say it like this, and I know people are probably going to roll their eyes. Katie Hobbs, I do not like her. There's just something about her. I don't know anything about her except for her lovely campaign ads that she came from a family that needed 2 jobs, and I'm like, I don't believe it. I don't fucking believe it. I don't care. You're not me.
What does that have to do with you being governor?
Yeah, and it's like, oh, she had to work. She had to work and do Uber and DoorDash, and I was like, you cannot relate to us. Don't even try, right?
Especially when you get money from the cartel left and right.
Yes. And specific funding given to her campaign.
Yes.
What do we know, right? That's probably not true.
It just shown in court, but that's okay.
Just like this may not be true because I will not research it, but she sure used it as like a pro for her. Katie Hobbs recently was on highlights of doing a 3-year freeze on taxpayer funding that would be used for data centers in Arizona. And I heard that, and you think people would be like, a lot of the comments were like, yeah, that's right, good for Arizona, for the people. And I said, too fucking late, idiots. We have 80 data centers already in Arizona. 80! And we're not stopping.
Nope.
Why Arizona? I don't know.
It's probably just land availability, weather.
Where's the water?
Well, the water is the well. Remember, there is a lot of water.
Remember, the water's for data centers.
Remember, there's a lot of water underneath the city.
Oh, I didn't know that.
The canals, all the systems set up for that's why we are able to sustain and survive droughts.
Yeah.
The water system here is insanely good.
I just saw a reel earlier too, about 2 days ago, about a woman testing the water in Arizona, and I pray to God that no one's drinking that water. But at the same time, the filtration system is failing us because they're not doing a good job with water.
We're all going to be Flint, Michigan.
Yeah, pretty much.
And who cares?
Santan was like that. I think they had brown water for a little bit. No one cared.
They'll just give us those drops.
Yeah.
And you know.
And then you're testing. It's like astronomical.
Well, I found those things
arsenic.
online. I found those links online. The straws that like.
Oh yeah.
That like
emergency
filter
straw?
emergency straws. I bought like 5 of them.
Yeah.
So,
her mom was like, I just want that for my birthday, and I was like, is she worried? Like, is she scared
I
of
could
something?
I can just pull it. I can just hit the tap. Just put the straw in there, but.
Yeah. Yeah. This lady tested the water in Scottsdale, and she had a Brita filter. She ran the water through the Brita filter 5 times, and it was still at the highest levels of arsenic and all these other chemicals.
Every restaurant is bad, yeah.
Yeah, and I was, you know how like I'm a snob when it comes to restaurant like water. I'm like, this tastes like a lead pipes in it. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm fucking talking about. So again, I hope no one's drinking tap water because I don't know how you do it. First of all, with the taste and the funk that smell. Yeah. But anyways, these filtration systems really aren't going to help. I don't know what we can do. And they're making doo-doo water, recycling it into water. So,
yeah.
But that's all alleged, apparently. So the other thing, too, all related to this, is there's been I don't know about why, but I feel like I saw a business that we used to go to. Not like a business that anyone knows here, like a medical type of business. All their advertisement is AI generated. And I am so irritated on how much of that we're seeing. I feel like there's such an increase in AI generated advertisement, flyers, banners. Like, do people not know how to do videos anymore? Like, I think
they do, but the companies don't want to pay them to do it. That's the problem. There's skilled people out there that know how to do it. We don't have people who do social media work.
Yeah.
But the companies, they're not. Why pay them when they can just have someone go in there and say into AI, make me a video or a commercial about giving people healthcare, whatever.
Yeah.
And spit it out.
I just think it's really sad that I saw this, and I was really like it kind of like disappointed me because I'm like, dude, the owner of this business thinks he's up here. Mm-hmm. And you do AI generated things on your Instagram, like there's barely any likes on the Instagram, and I'm just like, you thinking you're up here? How many small business owners are doing videos, like trendy videos and stuff like that, or just take a fucking photo? Everything is AI generated, and I was like, thank God we don't go there anymore. And there's been a lot of uproar recently because there are some businesses, small businesses, or like vendors or markets, shows that are using AI generated flyers, and people are upset. Mm-hmm. Businesses will come out with a flyer posted on Instagram, and they're like, I want this Sunday that's from the flyer, and then they get the Sunday and they're like, what the fuck is this? Yeah. It's nothing like the picture. Yeah. So that's sad because you're setting people up.
I think A24 Studios just got busted for that. They were like wanting to do, I think, AI and like sharing AI visuals like from back rooms or something like that. I didn't read the whole article, but I saw somebody had shared it and said, "Shame on you, A24. I guess we're gonna have to start boycotting you now too," which is unfortunate because A24 has been a great studio. It's put out a lot of good horror, a lot of good movies. But these companies they're gonna keep probing and keep doing it because they know us. They know that this outrage and uproar is temporary. Yeah. And all they have to do is get us used to it. Just keep pushing it. Eventually we'll just accept it. Yeah. And then we'll just roll over.
Huh? Yeah, pretty much.
Please, I want some more. Yeah. And then
you stole my next line. Oh. It's alright. I just think it's funny how we're always on the same wavelength. But you're right. Because that is what it is expected. Because now I don't know, like, I've seen a lot of the AI drama series or, like, movies coming out, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Yeah. Remember when animation used to be a thing? Mm-hmm. Or, like, cartoonists? Like, AI has replaced actors, and if you don't believe me, on Facebook, they are pushing nonstop for AI, like, shorts, reels, movies. And I think it's funny that a lot of these things is so AI is supposed to be this huge, sophisticated thing that will help us. It is a tool for businesses. It is a tool for people. It could save our lives. And yet, when I watch a commercial, or if I happen to be doing some, I guess it's the only thing I've been researching is the AI movies. Mm-hmm. I was telling Brian, I showed him an example where literally in the movie, someone's trying to storm out and they walk into the shower, open the door and then close it, and that's the doorway that is the bedroom door. And I'm like, isn't AI sophisticated? Why are you doing this? And then when someone's grabbing a drink, there's 3 hands. Why is that happening? Then when they need to say simple words like possibly, as an example, hey John, possibly this is what happened with Kim, it'll say, hey June, possibly happened with Kim. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? This is AI, y'all. This should be top notch. This is what is going to replace us, and it's doing bullshit like this. So it's humorous, but it's also like, and they're using actors. Like Anne Hathaway is being used to portray female facial features. Wow. Because as you're watching the movie, you see a glitch and you see Anne Hathaway's face, and I'm like, who is this? Like, and then, like, what's that other guy's name that I mentioned that married Sofia Vergara, was married to? Yeah, he was used in one of the characters. Manganiello. And I was like, I see his face. I was like, that's
the dreamy guy from Magic Mike.
Yeah, AI uses him.
Oh man, did they use his body?
Because he's so dreamy.
Did he use his body too?
I guess this person was built, but like so the face. Dreamy. Oh, you want to call him right now? You want to?
Sophia wouldn't like it, but
I think they're divorced, aren't they?
Oh really?
Did they finally divorce?
I just know him from True Blood. He was the werewolf. Oh. But anyway, yeah.
So AI, you're failing us, man. Like, come on.
Because it's not ready, but they're pushing it anyway.
Yeah. And it was funny that someone...
2030's right there, girl. You can't wait.
I know.
Oh my god, but I have the same birthday.
Oh, you have the same birthday?
Oh, wow.
Oh my god, make sure you add him and tag him. Make sure you DM him.
He's mine.
They divorced in 24.
Oh, okay.
I think he wanted a baby and she didn't want to give
that,
it.
or she's just Sophia. She seems crazy, but
wow, is it because she's Colombian?
Probably, but she just seems crazy. I'm not gonna hide from that.
Latin blood.
I'm not gonna hide.
She's sassy.
I saw too many episodes of Modern Family. No thank you.
As my psychologist said to me once, "You're a spicy Latina," and I was like, "What the fuck does that mean?"
I could see you yelling at
first. I was like, "What the fuck does that mean?" And then I was like, "Oh yeah, you're right." Yeah.
Well, I would have been like that exactly. That's what I mean.
That's why I laughed, and I was like, "Oh."
It's a spicy meatball.
You can't come at me like that. So AI, you're right. They're pushing it.
It's not ready.
A lot of people, something on Instagram I shared that I have never been more peer pressured to use AI. It's the most peer pressure I've ever received in my life versus being peer pressured to do drugs.
Oh my gosh.
And I laugh because it's so true. Everything, Google, Meta, all these social media apps, AI, use AI, download this editing tool. You don't even have to. AI,
you just put something in your search bar and it gives you the AI response.
And I'm like, X. Yeah, we're forced to it, or like new systems in the workplace. AI.
I was looking for this, like, these different supplements, and you type it in there, like, pros and cons, like, this supplement has not been approved by the FDA. It is not made for anything, positive for the body. It's like,
I didn't ask you.
I didn't ask AI what it thinks about, magnesium.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, and so...
Yes, the penis pumps work. Stop telling me they don't.
Did you bring it? The
little
thing?
Crap.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
Well, we'll have to do a micro mini episode.
We will. That is coming soon, guys. It is a micro episode.
A micro episode. They're like, oh, shit.
But I did hear a story recently from the baby shower that AI is being pushed into businesses, and they sell you on these AI tools. Like, it benefits the business. You can have like inventory. You can have revenue growth. You can have advertising. All the shit that they say.
Yeah.
And this one business just happened to ask AI something, and because it was asking AI for tips, AI went in and changed the whole fucking thing.
Oh, really?
Recoded, rebuilt a whole fucking thing. They like, the client couldn't even get into their own website or something, like inventory and stuff like that. And I was like, wow. But yet we still see 3 hands in the AI movies. We still do. So it's dangerous in that aspect. And like that lady did you hear about that lady who was being pursued by a police officer, like under investigation? She was arrested, I think. Because they said that I'm assuming it's a flock camera. AI recognized her, and they had a warrant for her arrest, but it wasn't her. It's just she had similar features. Oh. So AI fucked up again, and she had to fight for that. And she was like, I was babysitting, out looking at my timestamp, and the only thing that saved her was her Ring door camera with the timestamp.
Okay.
And I was like, wow.
And they're probably like, it don't matter.
No, the cop said it. She had it on recording. The cop's like, I don't care. He's like, we have you, and this system is sophisticated. And I'm like, you are so fucking
just like
stupid.
the cop that said that he saw the lady holding a phone in her right hand, and she has
she
has no right hand.
I saw with my own eyes.
And then when she holds her stump up, he's like, yeah, no.
This hand?
He's like, no, you were holding something. She's like,
this hand?
Yeah.
That's non-existent.
And he would not back down.
No, he wouldn't. He would not. And then she was like, don't worry. So sad that she had to wait for these court dates.
Yes.
And waste of her time to go to the court. And it was dismissed. And it's like.
And she still went down there just in case.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's ridiculous. But that's a summary of how AI is working. I really am against it. Have we reacted to some AI stuff? Yeah, because it's fucking stupid. Yeah. And it's hilarious.
The Erica Kirk one was just dumb.
Yeah, and everyone's like, AI, it's not real. No fucking shit.
That's the whole point. We are laughing at it because it's fake, you dumbass.
No fucking shit.
We're not sitting there saying, oh crap, this is real.
I'm gonna save the other AI part for last so I could blow up on you guys. Because I need you to understand what the fuck is going on in this world.
Holy crap.
Can we... I don't know. I refuse to research anything anymore, guys. I'm really sorry if you expect me to come out with these sources and stuff. I don't do this anymore.
We're not a news show anyway.
Yeah, and no one cares. Every time we did have a source, they're like... what is it called?
Your source wasn't what I like or what I read.
Alternative facts.
Yeah.
Or like, fact check. Community note.
Yeah.
And I'm like, believe what you want then. You know, like...
That's what's great about having an opinion show is that we can just speak.
Say whatever the fuck I want.
Yep.
Is Mitch McConnell dead? Is he dead? If you want, I told Brian the other day, if you want proof that zombies exist, besides us being zombies to the phones and like, doom scrolling, Mitch McConnell is a zombie, y'all. He has had so many injuries and still is alive. He has fallen so many times.
Him and like Nancy Pelosi are just...
Oh, I know. I miss Nancy Pelosi. I
used
to tear her apart all the time.
It's like you got Joe Biden leading the charge.
Yeah. Ice cream.
Ice cream. Beach.
Yeah.
Pelosi. Yeah. But Mitch McConnell, oh my gosh.
Is he dead or not?
I don't know.
I wouldn't even believe it if they're like, Mitch McConnell died. I'd be like, yeah, right.
Well, it's not like the other guy who just mysteriously, Lindsey Graham.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. He just keeled over. Wonder what happened there.
A lot of weird stuff.
Yeah, I mean, they have this capability and technology to use certain chemicals to make someone seem like they just dropped over dead and had a heart attack. And he was fighting some stuff, and now he's gone.
Yeah.
And now...
Whether you like the guy or not.
It's like, hey, the daughter... Now they're like, hey, we need to get his daughter... So they can't even get outside. It's like, it has to stay in the family.
Yeah.
So it's like, no.
I just saw that too.
It's like, here, she's the one that's got the money line. She's the one that's got the... All right, we'll just move it right in. No transaction else needed. We'll just go right from one to the next. Mm-hmm. That's why I like in the same way. That's why I've stopped really looking. When I saw that on my feed, I was like, I don't even care.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't even care. He did something. Uh-huh. You don't tell me he just died. Seriously.
I question it. But that's it. I'm awake, so I know it ain't...
I saw Enemy of the State when they took out that congressman, needle to the neck, and then just said that his car rolled in and he drowned. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
No, we know.
And we know there's a Will Smith out there that had it recorded and they're chasing him down the streets right now. Well, actually, Jason Lee had it recorded because it was his hide. It was for his migration pattern of birds, and then he slipped that tape into Will Smith's back. But I want to be factually correct for the movie people out there.
Yeah.
So it's Jason Lee's video, not Will Smith's video.
You know who I saw recently, and I was like, I may have to research this. You know is it McAfee? Is that what they call it? The McAfee virus protection? Yes. That guy died in a mysterious way. And I'm just, and of course it had to do with everything we fight for, like trafficking and stuff. And I'm like, I might have to research this.
It's hard.
I might have to research him because there's a lot of shady shit when it came to his death. But anyways, we won't believe it anyways, right?
But yeah, Mitch McConnell is, it does, for me, it's like, I don't even care if he's alive or dead. Why is he not?
Nancy finally gave up.
This is where it's like they need to have a retirement age. They just need to. Yeah. I mean, I've always said, I've always said, no, people will yell at him like, well, then don't vote for him. We're the term limit. Yeah. But we're just too lazy and chicken shit to do it. What's Mitch McConnell? What state is he in? I don't remember what state.
Kentucky, I think.
Is it Kentucky?
Kentucky or yeah.
So it's the voters of Kentucky that are chicken shit, and they just won't vote for anybody else because that's the term limit. Is you don't vote for them.
Yeah, I love how after Lindsey Graham passed, Kentucky.
Okay.
Lindsey Graham passed away.
He did.
They posted a picture of him alive with his wife in the hospital.
Oh really?
Yeah. As soon as Lindsey Graham news came, all the news of Mitch McConnell being like alive and okay, because they had said a couple weeks before that he was in the hospital or something, and so all the memes were coming. I have a collection of memes that I will be sharing after we air this episode, because if I saw it and laughed and was like, "Oh my god, guys, you all better see it because it'll make you chuckle."
And in Maine, they got rid of the actual Nazi tattoo guy. He actually stepped down, and now they have that one that you showed me with the guy that's a girl that's.
Yeah, isn't that terrifying?
It's like, what makes you... Why are you qualified?
It's a transgender woman, but I'm a little worried that this is a psychopath.
He's very...
And there's something wrong because he's, like, sweating bullets. And he even cried when, like, one tear came out, and I was like...
And I noticed the other people on the stage... You
are unhinged.
The other people on the stage were just looking at it like, what is...
You allowed this, is what I would have been, like, in the audience.
It's like, this is, oh man, that's what I'm saying.
That's scary, because I guarantee you, if people, with the people we talk about, like the psychos, they would probably vote him in.
In Maine, why not?
I know. And then, he writes books and sings.
I know, I write songs. So I should be a senator.
What qualifies you to be a senator? And he's like, I write my own books, I sing.
The one thing I did see is that Fetterman in Pennsylvania said that he's thinking about seriously just switching parties, and I was like, "Damn, he's dead."
Yeah.
he's gone. He's gone.
He's gonna have a heart attack.
They're gonna have a needle.
Or he's psycho.
Gonna have a needle in his neck, and Will Smith's gonna have to carry a second tape around.
Don't even get me started with Will Smith, man. But yeah, I still am stumped. I don't know what's going on with that. I refuse to look into it. Everything's a fucking mess, guys. I'm just letting you know. I'm giving you a heads up. You probably already know this, but if you haven't realized with the parasite, that the diarrhea pandemic that we're fighting, the health industry is becoming more and more of a fucking joke. And I say that not only with all the episodes that we talked about based off of some of my personal medical experience with appointments that I've had with medically trained professionals called doctors. I have lost... I think I have like 5% left in having faith in doctors. I really do. Mm-hmm. I have been experiencing some pain and just questions with the way I feel, some of the symptoms I'm having, and the fact that I literally am being told, it's your fault. I'm like, okay, I can accept that. I have choices. I make choices. But at the same time, for you to tell me we don't know what's wrong.
Yeah.
We have a friend that's in the hospital that's been in there for we're coming up to a month, had to transfer to 2 different hospitals, and finally is at a hospital that's willing to help. or like figure out what's wrong. Like, what the fuck? Don't I told the significant other, the spouse of this person, don't they need the bed? Don't they want to figure out what's wrong to get them out of there?
No.
Because they need the bed?
No.
And so...
All the tests, that's a moneymaker.
But they're not even running tests.
Just have them in there? Well,
No.
It still costs to have them in there every month.
Right, but like, don't you want to keep adding... Isn't the whole purpose is making money, add the bills? So, when I was expressing some of my concerns of... Basically explaining my symptoms, what I'm feeling, I was told... Sure, I'm being fucking petty. It's because I'm being petty. I said, I'm worried about my liver. I have no gallbladder now, so the liver's working harder to create the bile. That's my understanding. Please, I'm at a medical professional's office. Explain it to me if I'm wrong. Correct me, educate me. I'm paying $300 to $400 for this visit with insurance. Okay, so I'm going to get a bill later that's probably like $200 copay. Explain it to me. If something is said incorrectly, wouldn't you want to correct the patient?
It should.
So, I said, I feel like my liver, I'm worried about my liver. Can we do so? Your liver doesn't feel. I was like ready to lose it. And they're like, well, you did score on this test that you have fatty liver. Okay, I get that. And then they're like, it's probably this. And I was like, what do you mean probably? I want to know what's wrong. Tell me what's wrong. And I have imaging that I have done in the past or whatever. So, like, let's lay out everything and figure it out. That's my idea of going to the doctor. Can you help me figure this out? I guess apparently I'm wrong. So, I was told, this is what your liver probably looks like. I said, I saw a picture of my liver and it looks fantastic. And they just looked at me and I said, I literally saw the inside of my my liver. They showed me a picture of where my gallbladder was removed.
Yeah.
And my liver was right there.
Okay.
And they're like, oh, it's probably like full of this. And I was like, my liver looks pretty good. And they just kind of looked at me. And the intern's like, I hope you didn't get snotty like that. I was like, no, I just said, my liver looks really nice. Based off of the photo.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I kind of was like, there was a point in the appointment is like, can I be honest with you? And I said, yeah. I don't want you to sugarcoat.
Can I be honest with you?
I don't want you to sugarcoat anything. And what I've realized is a lot of doctors, and just because I've had the surgeries and like I have to go for follow-ups with blood work and stuff, a lot of these doctors have been saying lately, well, it's about the quality of life. We want you to still go out and have fun. And I'm like, understandable, right? But if I'm at a point where you're concerned as a medical professional, wouldn't you be like, as a medical professional, I have to tell you, this is dangerous. Yeah. Like, if I was a druggie, and I said, yeah, I do heroin on the weekends because I want to live a little, because my quality of life compared to work needs to be better. My work life is shit. I want to have fun, so I do heroin. I'm not saying, as an example, guys, as an example. Wouldn't you, as a medical professional, be like, I advise you to stop doing that?
I would say, yeah, just quit. Yeah.
Yeah. No, they'd be like, well, if it makes you feel better and that's self-care. That's how I feel like they're treating things. And it's like, oh, okay. Okay, so I'm so fed up with this. And then, everyone, I don't know if everyone does this, but I myself read, research, I listen to podcasts, I listen to medical professionals that do talks and symposiums, or however you say it. And it's like, I try to educate myself because I'm not specialized in the field of the digestive system or other areas, right? So if I have a medical professional ask me, like, well, what do you think? What do you mean what I think? I'm here for you to tell me what's going on.
I think I'm here for you to tell me what's wrong.
I heard here. What does that mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? You can't tell me if it's muscular. You can't tell me if it's my bones. You can't tell me it's my organs. Like, what is it?
And I think they have to say, I don't know, because it's like, if they say, well, I think it's this, and then it's not, then you'll be like, well, I'm suing.
But then, so I have to do imaging. And then, you know what they asked me? Imaging and labs. Mm-hmm. And so then they said, what are you going to do if it all comes back normal? And I said, I said, it's no different than any other time I've gone to the doctor. Everything comes back normal and you guys can't explain it. So, I'm here for you to tell me. I give you all my medical history. every imaging that I've done, everything. This is what they find. This, that, and you guys refuse to piece it together. And then I get this ad. I showed the intern about a scale of some shit. That's the other thing. I'm really pissed off about this. You look at one thing online, your entire advertisement feed is that one fucking thing. No joke, for the past 5 hours, this scale that I just tried to show the intern, like, hey, have you heard of this? All the next 5 hours, that's all they showed.
I know.
That's all they fucking showed.
You don't even have to be on Instagram. You could just go to Amazon and it's
anything. You look on Facebook, Instagram, and you mention it, it's all on your feed. I'm surprised the Echo Dot isn't even showing it. And so, I saw recently, right before you got, I'm already getting heated. I feel it. There's an advertisement with what I experienced on Friday going to the doctor. Mm-hmm. I saw an advertisement that showed up that is associated with this scale. And it was saying for tracking heart health, blood pressure, and recovery. And I'm like, oh, okay, like the Apple Watch. You can keep track, or like the Android products. You keep track of your steps, all that stuff.
Yeah.
They said this watch helps and can save you because AI will track and prevent heart attacks, insulin resistance, inflammation in the body, etc. Your doctors are not testing for the right things. And I was like, why the fuck are the doctors not helping then? Why should I rely on AI? Isn't AI about depopulation? Isn't AI supposed to take over?
Yeah.
Human beings? They don't want humans.
Not really.
So I was infuriated, and I'm like, you're a doctor in this advertisement, literally telling people, we can help you prevent heart attacks, your diabetes, your blood pressure, because AI is going to find it.
Yeah. Because AI's paid.
And I was like, A fucking I?
That's what they're getting paid for.
Not medically trained, just AI, a computer, a fucking USB is going to prevent my heart attack, help me with whatever other diseases. And I was like, this is a load of shit.
Yeah, it is.
And you know, people, because you see the comments in those advertisements, people are like, they'll say like, comment this word and we'll DM you the link.
Yeah.
And I'm like, guys, really? Really?
Everybody just wants the fast, easy way out.
So, I was infuriated because this is all fucking garbage. And if you fall for this shit, I'm like, I don't know what to say. Because we are not holding the health systems accountable. The whole medical insurance, the big pharma, the food industry, doctors, specialists, we're not holding them accountable at all. We really aren't.
I know.
And I don't understand when you have insurance and you pay so fucking much, and yet you still have a huge deductible to me, and you go see a specialist or a doctor and they can't even tell you what's wrong. Yeah. Or they don't test for the things that they need to be. Yeah. So what did you go to school for?
Gender studies.
Yeah, I guess that, who knows, will AI recognize that?
But that is the frustrating part, because you're right, everything is, that's why it's like I just resign myself to know that doctors are going to become irrelevant. Yeah. Lawyers, irrelevant. Everything is just, we know this. We've talked about it for years.
But I bet you if you mention it, oh, well, this device has AI and it'll prevent, they'll be like, ha!
They're not going to prevent anything.
Yeah, no.
They're just going to push whatever big pharma pill that they're told to push.
So, I'm infuriated that we still are being spoon-fed this bullshit. All these products and everything. And like you said earlier, like, thank you. Can I have another, sir or master? Like, I refuse to believe that AI is going to help me prevent anything that a human being was trained in a medical university.
Otherwise, how would we survive all these years without AI?
Right, and why do we have clinical studies? Well, now we know everything's altered. You do a clinical study and the other company's like, here's $10,000 if you change this statistic.
If you change it, or just push this through or push that through. I
think it's infuriating. I also saw, like, I don't even want to talk about it because it's just going to make me more mad. There's the state of New York. Medicaid will pay for gender affirming care,
transitioning
cosmetic
kids,
surgery fully covered by Medicaid, and yet we have women who battled breast cancer, have double mastectomies, and their insurance will not approve the reconstruction surgery of their breasts. Women who literally are sitting there, probably depressed, the trauma that they went through, and they have to pay thousands and tens of thousands of dollars out of pocket.
Yeah.
And yet, if it comes to let's gender affirm these people and kids,
it's all
it's
they
free.
care about. It's all they care about.
Yeah.
That's what they do in prisons. They do it in schools. Yeah. All that they care about is, and again, like we've talked about many times, all this transitioning, because it's not a care.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost always probably about 90% male to female.
Yeah.
Just make sure we destroy the testosterone, destroy boys and men, because they're the ones that will come out ultimately want to fight all this stuff. Because women just aren't naturally, you guys. It's
I guess
more nurturing, more more the caregiver, the taking care of families, and the men are the ones that usually think, hell no.
Yeah, right.
We're gonna get and it's not it's not a slight. Again, not saying that women aren't fierce, obviously.
No, yeah.
But traditionally, so we've talked about this. It's the demasculization of an entire generation.
Yeah,
So that's, like I said, you say
sad.
this, and I say yes, but I know no one's gonna care because it's been indoctrinated into us, and all the little flags we see that these poor kids need this, or they're gonna commit suicide, and then they're going to end up committing suicide at 21 or 22 anyway when they realize, why the hell did you do this to me?
This isn't working.
Yeah.
Nothing's working. I want to have a child. I can't.
Yeah.
Certain areas are closed up, or I have this many surgeries to go to.
Yeah, like I said, we rightfully be upset, but like we usually say, I just don't know what the solution to these things are, because people won't, because it's wrapped up in the farce of care. And so we say, well, we don't care about kids. Well, they want to care about kids unless kids are being harmed or trafficked, then they don't care. But they want to care about the transitioning of kids. Pretend like they care. I'm
very disappointed, I think, just because of how that appointment came out. And I think that's why maybe, now that I'm talking about it, made me realize that the provider that I saw was kind of just seemed a little... I was telling the intern, kind of seemed like they were just well, good luck. I think they softly said that because I think I was so infuriated, or just looking at them. I literally was looking at them and I was because they provided me with two solutions and they're it's big pharma or surgery. And the only surgery I'm holding out for is a hysterectomy.
Yeah.
Which I've been battling for since I was in my 20s.
Yeah. Any
other kind of surgery, unless I've broken a bone or something, which I never have, I don't want to do it.
I'm telling you, just say you want to transition to be a boy.
Oh my god, yes! I don't know.
I've told you that before. Just tell them, I want to be a boy, and they'll just take that right out of you.
Yeah, they probably would.
Yeah.
And I've even offered, those uterine transplants that people are so excited about, that I don't know how, with the advancement in technology, we haven't been able to do that.
Right.
Not saying it's a good thing.
I know.
But I'm offering you my parts for free. Just take it out. But anyways, so that was my wonderful thing that I experienced this week, on top of every other bullshit that I won't talk about. But with it being so fucking cloudy lately, I haven't been able to get some sun.
Maybe
but when I do go get some sun. So just make sure you go outside, get some sun, and touch grass. Okay, bye.